What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video by yours truly. We're going to be going over everything I got to learn with my invitation to the 7 Deadly Sins Origins beta. This is a closed beta, and this is not indicative of the final product. Everything you see in this video is beta footage. Do bear that in mind. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys about, pretty much the combat, the gameplay, the open world, the story, and kind of what you can expect to get out of this game when it does eventually come out based off my experience during the beta. And that's pretty much about it. Now, if you end up liking what you see, there is a link in the description box and a pinned comment in the comment section for you to pre-register. Before we get started, huge shout out to the sponsor, 7 Deadly Sins Origins, for sponsoring this video and enabling me to bring it to your awareness. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start off with the story, as I'm sure that's a main point of interest for fans of the show. Your curiosity is probably wondering, where in the timeline is this game going to take place? The excellent question. The main protagonist is going to be Tristan, who happens to be the son of both Meliodas and Elizabeth. And this story is going to revolve heavily around him in the period, or void, should I say, that is in the middle of both the original 7 Deadly Sins story and the Four Knights Apocalypse sequel. There's a bit in the middle that is kind of like a gray area. Nobody really knows what the hell happened. And that is where 7 Deadly Sins Origins is going to largely focus around. Now, as far as my impressions on the story consumption, the biggest compliment I can pay to this game is 1,000,000,000% going to be the presentation quality. It's actually top shelf. I mean that, amongst the best in the space. One of the things that I'm really a stickler on is how these video games are presenting the dialogue you're consuming. Is it just two PNGs on the screen staring at each other, or are they making very expressive facial expressions? Are they showing the environment? Are they shifting up the camera angles? Are the characters moving, or are they standing still? Body language, all of these things factor in heavily when you're consuming dialogue. And let me just tell you right now, they do an exceptional job in 7 Deadly Sins. If it's presentation you're worried about, you can put that worry aside. It looks damn good in this game. There was also quite a bit of activity going on amongst the dialogue, as well as some cutscenes. And the overall art medium is well preserved of the original work. They look just like the characters from the show. In terms of the actual dialogue of the show, though, I would say if you are a fan, this is something that you're very much going to enjoy. If you've never heard of 7 Deadly Sins ever before, it might be something that might not hit as hard. It might not be as impactful, because you kind of want to understand the world building aspects, as well as the pivotal characters that built the franchise up to what it is today, to really have that, investment, I would say, into the characters. That's the best way I would explain it, truthfully. Okay, now I want to talk about the gameplay, the combat, and all of that jazz. First and foremost, it's a 4-man party system, and they've already got like Team 1, Team 2, and Team 3. We'll be going over all of the abilities and stuff just so you guys can get a good idea, because traversal in this game is actually quite unique. In terms of the combat experience, I do want to come over here real quick just so you guys can get an idea of the combat abilities of each character. So everyone has a passive. Everyone's got a normal attack and a normal skill. This is going to be left click. This is going to be right click. Your dash is actually your shift button. Then we've got a special attack. That's going to be your skill, which is your E. There's a tag skill, which automatically happens when you swap in other characters. And then there's a ultimate move. Everybody has their own ultimate move. But this game has actually taken their combat to the next level in comparison to all of these other games that I have played. And that is, every character has 3 different weapons that they can utilize. And furthermore, with each one of these weapons comes a new set of abilities. This was quite fascinating to me. So with the axe, Meliodas is now doing a different move, right? With this, he's doing a different move. And with this, he's doing a different move. And so I'm like, oh, wow. And then you would think, okay, well, maybe he's still going to have the exact same ultimate. No, man, actually, he's got new ultimates as well. And so I want to show you guys just so you can look at it. So this is called X/Fury. That's going to be with the daggers. This is called Demon's Fighting Spirit. And this is called Blazing Cross. So very, very impressed with the diversity here with combat. I will say every single character is going to have that exact same expectation. Diane here, she's got the nunchucks, she's got the fist, and she's got the axe. Once again, completely different play styles to suit the different team synergies. Another thing that's worth pointing out is every character is going to have their elements, and they have certain abilities that they can activate and then switch over and keep those abilities activated while you're doing your thing. I'll give you an example. This guy right here, first of all, he's got some pretty cool like sword play here, but he can pop this, right? And then he can switch over to Meliodas. That will stay on top of you. And you can do your thing here. Pop the ult. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Switch over to Diana. Nunchuck stay on, right? Pop her ultimate. Yeah, so it's first of all, that is a very much a Diane move. She can create this like you know, she's got earth abilities. Y'all know how Diane is. She's got these earth abilities that kind of like just aid her in combat. I love the Nunchuck playstyle. Really cool. You've got all of the characters that you are familiar with from the original show, at least a great deal of them. Keep in mind, this was Bond's girl, if I remember correctly, they fell in love with. Yeah, which, by the way, there's still a couple of characters that I think they've been saving for later on down the line when the game actually launches. You might not see Escanor, you might not see Bond. I'm sure they're saving them for special occasions, boys. You gotta save the best for last over here. But yeah, these are kind of all the characters that I've acquired. I think I'm just missing King. Now, I want to talk to you guys about some of the different abilities and passives, because this is a fascinating thing. So Meliodas is one of the only characters in the game, if not the only character, that can double jump. He's also the only character that can just like run up terrain seamlessly and slide down it. Every character's got like unique abilities. And you might be asking yourself like, oh, wow, that's a SSR character. That's kind of a concern because of traversal might be given to like the coolest characters and stuff. Sure, you could say that, but I've actually played with some of these 4-star characters and they've got some pretty damn slick traversal as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring out these guys here. So first of all, this guy here, he's an SR, and check this out. This guy just goes flying up into the air and stuff. Like, pretty freaking cool, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually love unique elements that are added to traversal in a game, as long as it's done in a balanced way, right? In a healthy way. I also like that this guy here can just roll up into a freaking ball, and the speed in which he's rolling around in his ball is actually pretty broken when you compare it to, like, you know, the normal speed of characters, which is right here, right? So that's one of the things. This girl here can transform into a freaking bear and the bear can sprint as well. You've got some charged up attacks that look really well animated, bro. He looks like he's gonna send somebody packing. You've got an E, boom. Wow, that actually is cool. I've never seen that before. Yeah, but every single character has got like very unique attributes that kind of make their play style very captivating and interesting in that regard. This guy up here is just kind of like a shielder, right? So you can cast this, give a defense increase while you switch over to other characters. This dude turns into a weapon and such. It's got some fun, interesting combat systems as well as traversal methods. King, I saw King. King can like just dart around the map. King's flight speed is absolutely insane. We've also got mounts, right? You can ride on Hawk. Hawk's also available. I'm riding on this sick looking pet here. Can't tell if it's like a panther and a lion mix, but there are mounts. Again, Hawk is available as well for people who are fans of Hawk. There's a lot of ways to traverse, guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell it to you. There's also gliding methods for people who are interested in, you know, traversing the map. If you're like, oh wow, I don't want to run around and stuff. Not only can characters fly, but you also get your own gliders. And what's cool is each and every one of these traversal methods has different varieties of pets or gliding options to like kind of enhance that drip experience and that whole overall traversal experience. Another thing that I found interesting is every character's got already coming out with some costumes, and some of these costumes, as you can see, that's like the original Knight's look for Meliodas. To unlock them, you just have to get what's called an engraved equipment, which they already gave to the main protagonist. And apparently these engraved equipments also come with like some inherent stat boost and stuff. And so that's going to be a pretty cool treat, unlocking everyone's inherent costumes through engravement. Every single one of them has their own stuff, which is honestly quite unique. I'm always a big fan when games start off with costumes that can be unlocked. I'm actually a big fan of costumes in all games. The potential system is going to be your dupe system. Every dupe you unlock with each one of these characters is going to be giving you some enhancement to your power. You've got mastery going on here, where this is how you unlock the 3 different weapons by leveling up the character's mastery all the way to 30, which I'll just pick on like a random character. If I were to take this girl up all the way to shared mastery up to level 30, it would then unlock the ability to use the other 3 weapons that she specializes in, as well as her other abilities. Now, what kind of content is the game offering? As of now, I'll be honest, especially in the closed beta, I've only been like pretty much sticking closely to the story and then going around in the open world and kind of just having my fun with all the different abilities that the characters have. But there's also something I participated in called a boss challenge. And keep in mind, this is cooperative friendly as well. So you can queue up with friends and go and do some of these boss challenges. I got to fight this red demon, and I'm gonna be real, bro stomped me at least 2 to 3 times before I started figuring out the attack patterns and realizing that I had to lock in. Like they do hit kind of hard. To be fair, I think I wasn't wearing any armor, but he packed a punch. I will say that. Cool thing about it is there's 4 different difficulties. I was playing easy and it was relatively challenging. There's a normal, and then there's, you know, the other difficulties as well. There's also this guy, the Great Demon, which I actually kind of want to do right now on the spot, just so you guys can get an idea of what this combat experience looks like. I don't even think I'm full health, so this is probably going to be quite challenging for me. I've never fought this guy. I'm doing this literally on the spot. In fact, let me go ahead and see, I'm at half health here, so we'll see how it goes, boys. Don't blame me if I get clapped here, but this is co-op friendly. So if you want to queue up with your friends and play, you can. What's going on here? Is this dude going to transform or something? What the heck? Oh, interesting. So he's going to transform, isn't he? I see. He called this demon. Oh, wow. That's pretty sick, man. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Yep. So you really do got to watch out. Like they pack a punch in my experience. Okay, there we go. We're going to go ahead and, oh, good dodge, good dodge. That's my intro skill. Going to go ahead and pop that ult. Okay, watch out. Oh, he's flying. Interesting. Oh, whoa. Okay. Watch out, bro. Watch out. Yeah, see, these boss fights are quite intense. I'm going to be honest with you. Is he... Woo! If I say, is he, like, doing a freaking ability? Oh, there's an intro skill. Set this down. Easy. Get him, Diana. Get him. Oh, good dodge. Reactivate this ability here. Switch over to her. Oh, that's an AoE. Get out of the radius. Get out of the radius. Okay, so yeah, I think as long as you stay out of the radius, you should be fine. Okay, excellent. I hate that I'm wasting my ability here, but better than getting clapped. We're gonna go ahead and pop the ult. Excellent. Yeah, so you can dodge. Obviously, it eats away at your stamina and it is quite limited, so you want to be careful there. Okay. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, I learned that time. Okay, I wonder if I can just hit him with this. Oh, you can. Okay, that was cool. Woo! Chill, little bro. Oh, I tried to catch it. Oh, you can intro in right there. That's nice. I didn't know that. Okay, run around. He's getting ready to shoot that ball. Just don't be near it. Oh, pop my ult with Z. Or I'm sorry, my health potion with Z. This dude is zooming. Jesus, bro, you give me a headache, dog. Is that part of the strategy? Was that a part of the strategy? Okay, we're gonna pop this. Easy. We're gonna go ahead and pop the ult. Switch in with Diane. Easy. Swamp, don't get stumped. Switch in with him. Oh yeah, you do share a health bar, man, so you got to be careful. Hurry, hurry, hurry. God dang, man, this dude keeps jumping around in the air. Whoa, 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 my boy, hold up. Can I finish? Finish, finish. Finish, finish. Don't let him go. Oh, that was intense. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually intense. Okay, so that's your boss fight experience, man. Sorry if I got a little loud there, boys. I was concerned he was going to get that ult pulled off. But yeah, you can do that with co-op. You can have fun with friends as you're doing that. That is the thing. They're offering different bosses as the game develop. I'm sure there's the red demon, there's that guy, and there was a third boss that I still haven't even fought yet. But in terms of like the rest of the content of the game, as I said, this is the early beta. That was pretty much all of the elements of the game that I got to experience during this beta. And so for everything else, I can't comment on. That's going to wrap up all of my thoughts. If you guys ended up liking what you saw, don't forget to click the link down below in the description box or the pinned comment in the comment section to pre-register 7 Deadly Sins Origins today. Huge shout out to the team once again for sponsoring this video. Thank you, 7 Deadly Sins Origins. And that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness. Catch you guys on the flip side.